He walked into Portland Airport with a name that may not have been his, bought a one-way ticket, and blended into the crowd like he'd done it 100 times before. He boarded Northwest Orient Flight 305, carrying a small attaché case, ordered a bourbon and soda, and waited. Nothing about him raised suspicion. Then he handed a note to a flight attendant. She thought it was a phone number, until he leaned in and quietly said she should read it. The note claimed he had a bomb. He wanted $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. His tone never wavered. Calm, direct, almost rehearsed. The captain alerted authorities. The FBI mobilized. By the time the plane landed in Seattle, agents had assembled the ransom and parachutes exactly as requested. Passengers were released unharmed. Cooper stayed calm, smoking, drinking, watching the crew work. He never raised his voice. With the ransom aboard, the plane took off again. Cooper instructed the crew to fly low and slow toward Mexico City, a profile only a trained jumper would request. He ordered the cabin depressurized and moved to the rear. The crew felt the plane shift, weight changing, something happening behind the closed curtain. Then, somewhere over the Pacific Northwest, the aft stairs lowered. A warning light blinked in the cockpit. The crew knew what it meant. A single figure stepped into the storm. No spotlight, no witness, just darkness and wind. When the plane landed, Cooper was gone. The money was gone. All he left behind was a black clip-on tie and a mystery that felt engineered. The FBI launched NORJAC, the largest airborne manhunt in U.S. history. Agents searched forests, rivers, logging roads, any place a parachutist might land. They found no body, no parachute, no gear. Not a single confirmed trace of Cooper on the ground. Suspects emerged. Ex-military jumpers, drifters, criminals, even copycats. None fit perfectly. Every lead cracked under scrutiny. Then, in 1980, a boy digging on the Columbia River found $5,800 of the ransom. Rotted, bundled, buried in sand. The find raised more questions than answers. Did Cooper land near the river? Did the money wash downstream? Or did someone plant it? For decades, agents chased tips, re-examined evidence, and interviewed suspects. In 2016, the FBI suspended the case. No suspect ever named, yet the mystery refuses to fade. Amateur investigators pore over flight paths, weather reports, and serial numbers, convinced the truth is still out there. Some believe he died in the jump. Others argue he survived and slipped into anonymity. The evidence supports both, and neither. More than 50 years later, D.B. Cooper remains a ghost. One leap, one name, and a trail that ends in darkness. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button for more.